And here is the first ball of the final. It's a touch and go one. I think it's just okay. Just off about 4 steps. This one's cut away, and it will be the first boundary of the final. Here's half century. This time they do push and run. Nippo has a go. Both these teams very good fielding teams. You'll see that coming through, and it could be one of the deciding factors. I mean, if that hits, it's probably out, you know. Zulfiqar Sharp, shocked into action. Spends a bit too long watching the ball here, I think. Afraid to take a risk. And this time, he flicks it away onto the leg side. It'll be a long chase for the fielders, and they're not going to get there. Hopefully it's not shortened, though. And to be honest, there's nothing short about this from Mysam. The in-swinger here. No, this is another outie, and it's going to go down the ground. It's going to be 4 more. It's a bit of a Portuguese theme. As this one will be the first wicket, and this is one that goes with the arm from Mubin Tariq. And I think Zulfi just said, enough's enough. It's time to start going for some shots. He never quite gets to this one. Mysam goes back and tries to hit it straight, and he gets this one pretty good. Maximo! You see there, Tariq, once again, just giving a bit of length, and Mysam's had enough. And he's gone for 9. Now, he hasn't got this one. It's the arm ball, and it won't go anywhere. Now, they're going to go for 2. Good throw might have him in trouble here. I think this might be gone. I think Mysam's run out here. And here, you see, he gets it down just in time. Well, you can see how much there is in it. It's not a lot at all. Probably 5 centimetres. But he is gone here, Mysam. Back to Nippo. Again, 2 Portuguese nationals go at each other. And it's Nippo that gets it. And his fingers are all over the place. Well, I think it was pretty obvious it was out. But if Tyrone Peters didn't know originally, he certainly saw once Nippo. He had the eye of the tiger in his eyes as he goes absolutely nuts. He's knocked over Shazad at a big moment in the final. If the bowl's really well, he can always come back in the 10th. As this one, not really hit well at all. It'll be a simple catch for Greenshields. So Nippo finishes the tournament with another wicket, and he's off. Will somebody find him? Because he's run halfway to the boundary. And it's Greenshields who was up in the circle. And I think they were challenging Azim Sarwat to go over mid-off. It was Conrad, clever captaincy, as he keeps himself up in the infield. A pretty good sign from them. Plenty of international stars playing in that one as well. Could be another wicket, and it is. There's nothing going right for Marlow at the moment. They lose 2 wickets in 2 balls. They do decide to stick with spin, and it works. Mubin Tariq coming up with a wicket here. It was attempted lift over the leg side, but Zaib doesn't make the contact. And he does. He goes down the ground, and he goes really good. I mean, that's 6 on any ground. Well, the scorers, if they didn't see the signal, they know that's 6 because that one almost took him out. Well, there's Marzi. Always happy when he gets a bit of camera time, but basically costs them 6. Now he wants to go again, and this time it's just out of the grasp of the fielder. It's Badenhorst. And now they're going to go for 2. Miguel Stoneman, just slight fumble, and then can't get anything on the throw. So, you see that he was flying. And, I like that kind of effort. Slight fumble. Goes for this and misses, and Path's pretty confident he's got him here. You've got a really good look at this if you're a keeper. And he's not out there. He is a little bit there, and he is gone. Yeah, you can see there's daylight. There's daylight under his foot. I think this will be given, and it's just a perfect bit of timing. Just changing momentum back. And now he goes for this, and he blasts it, but he doesn't get all of it. Greenshields is backing back, and it's going to be 6, or it's already 6 in the moment that he touches it, because I think he steps on the rope here. So Amandeep, well, it was a line ball. 1, wasn't it, to Greenshields. In the end, he just runs out of real estate. 6 valuable runs. It's a big swing, isn't it? Does get straight up. This could be out, and it will be. In fact, yeah, it's about as plumb as it gets. I know he's advancing, but hits him on the foot, and it hits him in front of middle and off. Oh, I think this is a good decision. And so Carlo maybe injures himself in the celebration. He probably won't have to do any more bowling in this tournament. That is his last wicket. You see this one just comes in, and he gets the big wicket of Amandeep. It's flicked away by Saim Ali, and he's going to get 4. He goes short. It's not a good delivery. It's a Gundy ball from Stoneman. Maximo! Gondal cashes in as he hooks this one over backward square for 6. 93 plus this. As he goes straight, and he goes pretty good. This is going to be out of the ground. Straight as the day is long. Maximo! Gondal comes up with a dozen, and, well, that one went all the way to Mars. Here's Mars and Mahel. who are in the scorer's cube. And so once again, Stoneman doesn't hit the block hole. He's probably a metre short, and he knew straight away. He walked away. And the final score will be 99 for Marlow. This is the one that counts. This is the final, and this is the first ball. Faf, who's a really good runner between the wickets, will grab an extra here. So it'll be 2. This time that's cut away, and they want to go with the hit. And Faf gets sent back. He gets overruled by Buttonhorse. I think if this hits, he's gone. He is pretty quick, but he has to U-turn even quicker here. And if this throw comes in, he's short, despite the dive. Buttonhorse drives nicely, and they'll have protection here. So it will be the first 4. Sawa gets a little bit short, turned around the corner, and does get it over Saim Ali, and he's delivered. Oh, he just punches out. Oh, and now we have a misfield, and it's going to be 4. Well, did not see this coming at all from Amandeep. And Amandeep, who's one of the best fielders in this lineup, you think there's no way he's missing this, but the Tortuga, well, that's the universe being unkind. Well, he's scratching. Stoneman faces up again and gets a big filthy full toss. And he drills it down the ground for 4 more. Conrad's averaging over 100. This one's worked away, but it's not going to clear the fielder. And this will be the first wicket. Oh, that's interesting. Well, this is a bit strange because he throws it away, but it's 2 steps later, he's over the boundary. At the end of the power play, it's 26 for 1. Here's Asad Mahmood, and he gets driven away by Buttonhorse, but it's high. It should be caught, and it is caught. Amandeep Singh, well, makes up for his little indiscretion last over, and this was a fairly simple catch. And so Buttonhorse tries to elevate, but he can't clear the boundary. In fact, he barely clears the infield. You see this off the toe of the bat. And Asad Mahmood, he's just got a knack for coming up with important wickets. He will be a key as he gets a full toss first up and hits it pretty hard, and he gets 4, mitigating risk. And see, once again, he goes on the ground, and once again, he's going to get 4. And he tries here, but it's uncontrolled. It's going to be a simple catch, and Shazad holds on. Well, he wasn't going to miss that. Janjat just ran out of patience, despite it being a second ball. And yeah, just kind of lost his shape here. Ends up slicing it inside out. So Asad Mahmood gets 2 in the over. Oh no, that's Conrad's zone. That's the place yesterday where he kind of ran into the edge of the pitch and almost injured his knee. I think that's just literally the strain on the back as he slid as he was reaching the crease. That's the bowler's landing area. Ends up being a 1-hopper to the man on the boundary. And now they got a second. Well, that's not a good result for Marlow, as Conrad will get back for 2. So yes, it's the extra run, but also I think that if Werris going to chase this down, they want Conrad Greenshields. Finishes the over with a wicket. So he was on target. Junaid, I think, just felt like it wasn't his day out there. They sent him up in at number 5, but he wasn't able to get too much going. He had a couple of close calls. This time, he swings across this one from Mahmood. A little bit of seam movement in. Junaid is frustrated, but he's going to have to go for just 3. He's gone out 48 for 4 after 6. So, well, we saw a couple of turning points, didn't we, in the first innings? And once again, it's a misfield that does it. This isn't an easy one. A deflection from Greenshields. So, I mean, these two know each other really well. Lifted away into the gap. Again, not quite out of the middle. Again, not quite gone yet. Werris, they're going to need a big finish. He would have been hoping that that would carry. But in the end, he does get another boundary. He goes, and he goes well. He gets 6. Maximo! Greenshields. Well, talk of the impossible chase. This is impossible territory. Shazad just shakes his head. That was a good shot. He was in the slot, and Greenshields does get the 6. And it's going to be skewed, and this isn't a good result if it's caught. It is caught, and it's going to be a wicket, and I think that could be the final nail in the coffin as Gondal goes short, and Krup Patel goes with the pull stroke. He's laid on it. It's a good catch by Shan Malik. He does, and has he got it? He hasn't, and he's going to have to go. And Marlow, well, now they can taste it. And look, nice moment as well for Greenshields as he goes over and pats Gondal on the back saying, here's the last ball, and it will be hit by Nippo for what looks to be a boundary, but it will be Marlow that will once again be champions, as they will win this one by 14 runs, and there wasn't much in it. 2 champion teams, but only one could raise the trophy in the end. Match 48, the final. And it is Marlow 99, hits Werush 85. And congratulations to Marlow. There they are. And why wouldn't they be ecstatic?